It's hard to believe, but it's now June here in the Brickitect studio, and we are almost a half year into my new style of Lego collecting. And I use the term collecting loosely because I'm no longer sharing my Lego collecting journey, a journey that has led to an entire room called the Storage Room of Doom that is filled with more Lego than any one person could possibly enjoy, or even his 8-year-old son too. Instead, this year I made a conscious effort to now share my Lego enjoying journey, a series, and I guess maybe a lifestyle, where instead of always going out and getting the newest and best thing and doing hauls and shopping, instead I've been trying to make things using pieces from my collection that I'd really like. So instead of trying to get a Lego gift with purchase and feeling the need of FOMO to go out and get that and to spend the money to get those things, instead I shared myself trying to build junk builds of those things using pieces from my collection. Also, I've been checking mocks off my list, things that I've had on my brain for years. I ended up making the UCS popcorn cart, and that was a lot of fun to do. I've been doing a new thing where I have been sorting and organizing, something that has needed done for a very long time, and that is in an effort to do what I'm going to be doing today and sharing with you in, I guess, probably the next few videos or series of videos, and that is taking pieces from my collection and trying to build old things that I missed out of Lego, whether it would be during my dark age when I wasn't collecting Lego as a young man, or even things that after I started making this channel, maybe some things I missed out on. I've been going through and trying to see what I have and then making orders on Bricklink to get things that I need, and that's exactly what today is. I've shared this with you. This is my most recent, I guess, challenge where I'm trying to build this Lego minifigure who isn't very mini. It's Lego set 3723. I think it's just titled minifigure. I'll put it up here so you can see what he looks like. Well, those are most of the pieces for him, but I certainly didn't have everything. So today is actually a return to Bricklink buying with Brickitect, because I ended up going on to Bricklink and making a wanted list of what I needed, and then they came up with the magic and helping me get those parts. So I have 5 packages here of everything that I need to finish that set and another one as well. So let's get into this and I'll show you all I got in my new haul series where I now use Bricklink as my #1 place for Lego to make things that I really want and that I missed out on. This is by far the biggest thing that I've ever taken on through Bricklink. I've gotten an order here and there, but never needed to go this far in. And if you're wondering why I ordered this from 5 different places, it was just the fact that there wasn't one single store that had everything that I needed. So this is the way to do it. And I think overall it was about $60 for everything that I got. But then I had to pay for shipping for everything, which is the only downside of Bricklink, and I always talk about that. You know, by the time you order just a few things, like this order right here, pretty small order, but it probably cost me $5 or more in shipping. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and I think these ones are pretty rare. I'm seeing right now, I'm kind of bummed a little bit, because I did used parts, of course, because I didn't want to spend a ton of money on this. And some of these are slightly off color, particularly this 1 or 2 I'm noticing. Let me get you in so you can see it. Hopefully that's not too noticeable. And on camera it doesn't look as bad as it does in real life. That one's slightly off, and that one is too. But the rest of them look pretty good. I could have probably just done this and it would have worked out just fine. But I was trying to build this with all the pieces that it required. So I spent a little bit of extra money to get the proper parts. Let's see how organized we can keep things here. I'll throw the trash on the ground as I do, and we'll just put that back there as we get into the next one, which is a little bit bigger. Shout out to my mother-in-law for the left-handed scissors, always coming in handy for us lefties in the world. Lefties unite. Inside here, let's see what we got. Looks like more blue. Oh, this one actually has let me make sure it's empty. Empty. Oh, we got a card in this one for Smiley's Bricks. There we go. These are nicely packaged. These are all 2x8s instead of 2x10s. I needed a lot of those as well, as you can see. And then we've got even more of these. Again, I guess they work some type of Bricklink magic where they come up with where to get the parts from each person. I don't know if it's the best deal, but I tried a bunch of different ways to do it. And this was the cheapest way, whichever way that they came up with. Now we have a whole operation going on back here of those. We also have the same thing in red. Again, something that I didn't really have in my collection, so I had to order those. One of these. We got those, and then a couple 2x6s. So you can see they're getting progressively smaller here in the world of the blues to make that guy's pants. It's got a lot of blue there. We're working our way up here in size. Let's see what kind of treasures are within here. Okay, we got another card. This is from Vetter's Bricks. Oh God. We got more. We got more of these. There's a couple other parts in there too, kind of snuck in. But yeah, it's getting a little out of hand with these. I'll just set that aside. We actually have some green now. Showing some green. Oh, that part right there, that is for the Curiosity rover. There's going to be a couple parts from this that I'm going to have to fish out. Anything that you see that's white is from that. So that's inside there. But there's a little bag that you can see. We've got more 2x6 in reds. And then we've got lots of these. These are for the hands, I believe. So there's going to be a ton of these that come out here. In fact, there may even be more from these other two packages. So I'll add that to the pile here. And then we'll get into this one, which is from 1-800-CONTACTS, our new sponsor. Okay. We're in, and oh, this is nice. It's getting a little box of Lego pieces here. It's like opening a classic collection. So here's this. These guys are just using Ziploc bags. I like to see how sellers do it. So we got these kind of more, I guess, dedicated bags. And then we've got Ziploc bags. Both serve the same purpose. I'd say use whatever you got, whatever's cheapest. We got lots of plates in there. And lots of plates in there. And I was gonna say lots more plates, but these are a little bit smaller bricks. Even just common stuff, like 2x4 red brick. I know they're ultra rare. I didn't have enough. Didn't have enough in my collection. How many of these are in this set? It's out of hand at this point. So we got even more of those 2x10s, and there's more red bricks in there as well. It's a little crazy building this minifigure. But that cleared that box out, and I think we're making excellent time. Are you still with me? If you are, leave a like on the video. This is our last one, and it's a hefty boy. All right, we're in. Let's give you a little sneak peek here. Oh, some paper in this one. Very nice. This is by far the heaviest one. More paper. I'll actually save this. In fact, I'm going to save this box too, because I might be able to use that. Here's my listing for this. They actually included the parts list. Again, a little bit different from each seller. Everyone does things a little bit different, but here's the sneak peek that they got, and I guess they went in and checked everything off. Makes me feel good. I'm not going to verify that everyone put everything they're supposed to in here. I'm just going to have faith that they're all Bricklink sellers. They know what they're doing. They're professionals, but we got more bricks. Surprise! More plates. Green. He has a green hat. That's what all these green pieces are for. Hand pieces. Oh gosh. It happened again. Oh, there they are. Yeah, this is just, it feels like Groundhog Day every time I open one of these boxes up. Lots of plates. Bricks. Plates. Bricks. Plates. Plates. I messed up the pattern. Bricks. Bricks. And last but not least, plates. Wow. Well, I went ahead and I opened everything up, and I got it all laid out here really nicely in all the colors of the minifig, and all the colors of the Brickitect logo too. I'm just noticing that. Again, here's everything that I pulled from my collection, which felt like a lot until I opened these all up, and I'm like, wow, I really did order a lot of pieces to complete this. I think it's just over 1,800 pieces total, and again, my expense on this was about $60, but then because I ordered it from 5 different locations, the shipping came out to about $40. So I have about $100 into this all in. I'm considering this to be free since it was already there. So I'll have this thing built for $100, and it's gonna be amazing on display. And again, that's kind of where I'm going. If I'm gonna buy something or build something, I want it to be something that I can enjoy in here. And I think I'm gonna have to get some more shelves. That's the plan for this over here. Eventually all this is gonna be over here, right behind me there. And there's just gonna be a whole wall of shelves here of things that I can share off and show off and enjoy just looking around my studio here. But that's gonna be for after I get this thing built, which is what I'm gonna start doing. I plan to live stream some of this build, so if you'd like to tune into that, I'd love to chat with you. If you wanna hang out with me while I get this thing built. I really gotta do something because this is now taking up my entire table that I spent the last video cleaning off and sorting parts out. Now I'm right back where I was, but that's okay. On a side note, I mentioned I'm working on the Mars Curiosity rover. This was all I needed from that. There's actually 2 other parts too, but I have those in another video for you guys. So we'll build that. Maybe in the meantime, maybe I'll need a break from this, but I'd really love to get this thing done and see what it's like. So I'm gonna start that literally right after I get done putting this video out to you guys. And I'll keep updating you on how I make out with it. Maybe you'll see it in the process. Maybe it'll slowly build up behind me. Maybe it'll just be all done. But man, this is gonna be a lot of fun to become a reality. That concludes the Bricklink buying with Brickitect portion of today's video, but if you want to stick with me here for just a second, I'd like to offer you a little advice-a-tect from one Lego collector to another, something that I've learned the hard way over the last 8 years and that I've been talking about in my Lego collecting versus my Lego enjoying journey. And that is that you shouldn't just go out and buy Lego stuff simply because it's on sale or if it's on clearance or if there's a gift with purchase that you just have to have. Make sure if you're buying something, it's something that you truly want and something that like really means a lot to you, because otherwise you're gonna end up like me. You're gonna have a storage room full of stuff that you can barely walk around in and you can't truly enjoy it. And what have we learned today? Enjoying is the biggest part of Lego, at least for me right now, and I feel like this is the path that I want to stay on. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a glorious rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next minifigure video.